Hi, this is Maria from Crochet A to Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, push that subscribe button and also push that like button because it does get the algorithms out there so everyone can find this channel. I want to thank everyone for being here today, and happy Monday. I hope you're all having a great day, a new week, and today is the first full day of fall. So I hope it's a good one for everyone. So today I want to show you the Glover stitch, and it's really pretty. It's got a light texture to it. It's basically the same on both sides, and like I said, a very, very light texture. Really pretty, really easy, one row repeat. Everybody can learn this from beginners to advanced. I go slow so you can follow along with me. You can write it down. And like I said, you can pick up a crochet hook, your yarn, and you can follow along. So why don't we get started today? So I am using, for the sake of this tutorial, a Lion Brand Vanna's Choice yarn. And this is also a Lion Brand as well, not Vanna's Choice. And I'm just going to show you, this is everything you need to know about the yarn, and it is an acrylic yarn 100%, and it's a 4 medium weight yarn, and the color that I'm using is called Fisherman, and it's kind of it's really pretty. It's not quite white, it's an off-white, very, very, very pretty. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our slip knot. And then after we make a slip knot, and I'm going to just kind of push the camera out a little bit. After we do our slip knot, we're going to chain multiples of 2. So it's 2 plus 2 plus 2 until you get to your desired width, and then you add a 1. You can make hats with this, scarves with this, Afghans with this, baby blankets with this, shawls with this. You can make cover-ups with this. You can make, this is a very versatile stitch. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Once I make my 20, I am going to do one more multiples of 2 plus 1. Now, once you do that, in the second chain from the hook, these are your chains. They look like these. This is your working chain. At the end is your slip knot, not considered a chain. And I am using an H hook for this tutorial. And I also used an H hook for this. I suggest you use whatever the yarn requires. I also want to mention, you can make this stitch in whatever weight yarn you would like. It's just that versatile. So what we're going to do is in the first and second chain from the hook, 1, 2, we're going to go in and pull up a loop. We're going to have 2 loops on our hook. We're not going to do anything as of yet other than we're going to yarn over, and now we're going to go into the next stitch and pull up a loop. We have 4 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over, and we're going to pull through all 4. Then we have to make sure that we do chain 1. Always never forget that chain 1, and you'll see why when we move forward. So now we're going to go into the next one. The next stitch, we're going to go in, pull up a loop. We're not going to do anything there. We're going to go and yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, We have 4 on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 4, chain 1. Now we're going to go into the next one. We're going to go in, pull up a loop. We have 2 on our hook. We're going to yarn over. We're going to go into this next stitch, pull up a loop. We have 4. We're going to yarn over and go through all 4. We're going to chain 1. And this is what it looks like thus far. We're going to go into the next stitch, pull up a loop. We have 2 on our hook. We're going to yarn over. We have 3. We're going to go into this next stitch. We're going to pull up a loop. We have 4 loops. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 4. And I just got to go in here and then chain 1. We're going to continue this across. We're going to, that's where you were the last time. We're going to go in here, pull up a loop, 2 on your hook, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, 4 on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 1. And we're going to do this right across. Again, don't forget that chain 1. This is a very quick moving stitch. So when you get this going, it's really quick. Stitch. Next, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, 4 on your hook, then you get the yarn over, you're going to pull right through all 4. I'm going to show you again. Always make sure you chain 1. So now we're going to go in here. We're going to pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over. We're going to go into the next one. We're going to pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over. You have 4 on your hook. We yarned over. We're going to get this and go through all 4, chain 1. Now you're going to have 2 more stitches on your hook. So you're going to go into this one, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through your last one, pull up a loop. You have 4, yarn over, pull through all 4. At the end, you will always chain 2. Very important to always chain 2 at the end. 1 and 2. And we go around, and in this stitch right here, we're going to go in there where the chain 2 is, and we're going to pull up a loop. Now what you're going to see is you're going to yarn over and you're going to go right here. You're going to go in there, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 4. Chain 1. Now I'm going to show you that again. I'm going to pull out because I want you to see this. When we are at the end, we're going to chain 1 and chain 2. You're going to turn your work around. You're going to go right in here, and you're going to make the 2 loops. Then you're going to yarn over and you're going to go right in here. You're going to yarn over and you're going to pull through all the loops, and you're going to chain 1. I'm going to pull these apart a little bit because I want you to see where you're going to go. If you pull these apart, you're going to go in here. So this is where we go again. In here is where we do the second, so to make our 4 loops. But before that, you're going to see this yarn crossover. See these yarn crossover? See that stitch crossover? Those stitch crossover are very important. So I'm going to show you what happens. So in that crossover, we're going to go in and pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over, and right here, we're going to go in here and pull up a loop. You have 4, you're going to yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 1. Let me show you again. This is the big stitch you go into, but before you go into that, you're going to go into this, like, it's almost like a cross stitch. You're going to go in there and you're going to pull up that loop. You're going to yarn over and you're going to go right in there, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 1. Again, this is the stitch you go into. This is the next stitch. So we're going to go in here and we're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over. We're going to go in here, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 4, chain 1. We're going to go to the next one. These are the 2 stitches if you look at them. You're going to go in here, and again I'm going to show you. So now we're going to go in this next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into this next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 1. Now we're going to go into this next stitch, and I want to mention you're only going into this. You're not grabbing both of those. That V, you're not grabbing both, you're just grabbing this. So you're going to go in here, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into this next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 1. And this is your repeat row over and over again until you are done. Here's your stitch. So you're only going to go in here. So let me show you again. You're only going to go into this one. Pull up a loop. Yarn over. Go into the next one. Pull up a loop. Yarn over. Pull through all 4. Chain 1. So, again, here's your 2 stitches. You're only going into this one. Go into there, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into here, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 4, chain 1. Yarn over, pull through all 4. Again, I'll show you, because I want you to be able to see it. I'm visual. I want to make it easy for you to see. First, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in there, pull up a loop, 4 on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 1. When you get to the end, nothing changes, still the same. Go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into this last stitch right here, pull up a loop, yarn over, 4 on your hook, get the yarn over part and pull right through all 4. And this is what it looks like. See how pretty it is? So now again, because like I said, I like to go slow, chain 1, chain 2 at the end all the time. Turn your work around, go into this first, where you'd made your chain 2, go into the first one and pull up a loop. So you're actually going into the first chain. You're going to yarn over, go into this next spot, pull up a loop. You have 4 on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 1. This is a 1 row repeat, the beauty of this row, and it looks so intricate and so, you know, like it's so difficult, and it's not. These are your 2 stitches that you're going to be working on. 1, 2. You're only going to be working into the front of this one. This one you'll be working into both of them. So now we're going to go into this. We're going to pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over, go into here, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 1. And we're going to do this all the way across. And believe me when I say it moves, this moves very fast. It's a quick moving stitch. Once you get used to where you're going and where to look, and you will get used to it. Let me pull this apart. You know you got to go here and here. Those are the 2 stitches you've got to work in. So you'll be able to see that as you go along. You won't even have to think about it because it pops right out at you. And again, we're going to go in here, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in here, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 4, chain 1. Go in here, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in here, pull up a loop, yarn over. You have 4, you're going to yarn over, you'll go all through 4, chain 1. Again, in the front loop only. Always chain 1, very important, because you need that chain 1 for your second stitch. So again, you're at the end, nothing changes. Chain 1, chain 2, always chain 2. Turn your work around into that first stitch you're going to do where the chain 2 is. You're going to go in and pull up a loop. If you pull this apart, you see that that's your next place of your stitch. You're going to go in, pull up a loop. So always remember, once you chain 2, you're going to go in here, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in here, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 4, chain 1. And we're going to keep doing this right across. And the reason I'm going slow is because I want you to see this. I want you to be able to see it. And you're going to be doing this once you get the hang of it. Very easy stitch. You won't even have to think about what you're doing. It'll just happen. This is the Glover stitch. So again, in the front one, two stitches, but you're going to go into the front of that stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into this next one, you go into, and that's it. And again, at the very end, I'm going to just pop these up. Of the V, you're only going to go through the one stitch, or the one half of the V, I should say. Chain 1, chain 2 at the end always. And then you'll continue to repeat this over and over again until you get to your desired length of whatever you're making, whether you're making an Afghan, a baby blanket, whether you're making a scarf. This is a great, really great pattern for a scarf. The holidays are coming. Gift giving is upon us, not too far away. So this is a great stitch to think of for anything that you might want to give away. It's a quick moving stitch. It moves fast. You can make something pretty quickly with this. So this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. I hope you enjoyed the Glover stitch. Thank you. Have a great day. Have a great night. Hope the week ahead is great. And see you soon with our next tutorial. Thank you. Bye-bye. And love you all.